Hi everyone, welcome to the stream. I'm Trisk, as always. It is April, which means there's going to be some April Fool's games out. Well, around here anyway. Uh, as usual, because I didn't do any of this stuff on YouTube just yet. But over the years, I have been doing a bunch of different games that I could think of. Roughly once a week, outside of one particular game, and that is just April Fool's games. Basically, games that were considered bad in one way or the other, but playable bad. Like ones I could actually sit here and play for you guys without it killing me inside, but were generally regarded as games that were terrible in some way or form. It could be the way that they were developed. It could be just being buggy, glitchy messes. Or it could just be that they were not favorable by the fan base at large. And or it could just be great games that were reviewed poorly. Those were others, because I did play God Hand that one time last year. And I did go on to beat God Hand in my first year of streaming. It's been a while. But yeah, as tradition dictates by now, we're starting off with something that is special to me because I backed it. And that is Mario number 9. So yeah, I did back this game. And like I've said many times in the past, my issues with this game in particular isn't necessarily the gameplay of it, or even the story or anything like that. It has to do with, it doesn't have anything to do with the game itself, is what I'm trying to say. It has to do with the way the game was made. How it was made, why it was made, who it was made for, and some of the things that went on behind the scenes with this game in particular. And it's kind of unfortunate that this game came out the way it did. I'm still quite upset that the 3DS and Vita versions of this game never came out, even though they were promised. I think they could have at least done those people that had a 3DS the service of at least putting it out on Switch at this point. And do something for the Vita players or something. Just, or give them their money back. How about that? Or how about just the simple route of giving people their money back? But I'm not going through this game for like the story anymore. Like I did that before. I'm just here to showcase it for a bit. This is not going to be a full playthrough or anything like that this time around. If anything, this one is more of just me ranting about this game.
Professor.
Like I said, I backed it, so that was the backer ability. It's the sentry bots, and they do give you quite an interesting gameplay style. Like if you would revolve a character around that.
Once again, the
Besides, it's not even really much of a story here to be told, honestly. It was stuff that they wanted to tell you, but just didn't get around to it. And it's basically a mix of classic and X in terms of like where the story's going. Specifically X1 and classic 1. So you got a bunch of robots that are going crazy, And the reason they're going crazy in particular is because of a virus. And these robots that is considered to be the primary threat of this virus are your brothers and sisters.
That's more like it.
So very simple, very straightforward story.
What's the matter? What's the matter? What the bleeding heck do you think's the matter? Are you okay, Will? Oh, fine. Fine. More or less. And yourself? Less than fine. Much less. These robots gone wild are tearing the place apart. I've sealed myself in the lab. Who knows how long before they break through? Understood. We're already on our way. You try to hold them off as best you can.
Not really sure what I'm going to be doing this year. This is the one game that's coming back.
Bring it.
Well, this and Lost Planet 3. But I'm going to give Lost Planet 3 a
Bring
week
it
to
on.
itself to breathe.
That's more like it.
Because I did beat all 3 Lost Planets. Well, correction. I beat Lost Planet 1 and 2 on stream last year. However, Lost Planet 3 gave me a little bit of an issue where I had to cancel all that.
Beck, no time to waste. Calculate the fastest possible route to the lab.
I'm doing terribly.
Here we go.
Thank you for the follow on Mixer.
Here we go.
Of all games. Of all games, you know? But thank you. I do appreciate it.
Here we go.
What is your name? Charlie 30 356.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
But yeah, I beat play Fortnite. I am not playing Fortnite. I can't.
Here we go.
My
Here we go.
unless you mean for like this whole month sort of thing, maybe I don't know. I don't think I would want to.
The lab is just ahead.
That's not in the spirit of this.
Zonda, are you still there?
What was that?
A demolition unit. How on earth?
I don't play Fortnite. I don't play Fortnite at all. I don't play Fortnite at all.
Snap out of it. Now.
But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, that Lost Planet 3 is probably the one game that's coming back this year. I'm thinking of other games to put on instead, but money's kind of tight, so I'm looking at what I have already in my library. I did add one new game as a purchase last month.
Right. Quit your lollygagging. It's up.
But I do want to add more, and I want to make this more of a thing. So I'll be definitely looking out every now and then to
All set.
hopefully see a sale of something that I know is considered bad. It's kind of tough right now because I didn't expect all this coronavirus stuff to be happening. And at this moment, I can't go to GameStop because GameStops are closed in my area. And it should be closed everywhere by now.
Conditions. I'll grant you that. Quickly now, Beck. Locate Mighty number 1.
Looks more like it. Yo, Beckinsdale, what's the hurry? Where's the fire? Oh, hi. Pyro. Let me fly ahead and try to locate him for you. Thanks, Javi. I could use the help. No problemo, Rudabecca. Catch you later. Bring.
Do I have Rocket League? I played it once or twice, but I never got good at it.
More like it. Here we go. Bring it on. Here we go. Bring it on.
And it's confirmed. Pyro has gone rogue as well. Beck, you must hurry.
Bring it on. Here we go. Bring it on.
Add you to what? I don't play Rocket League.
I needed that.
I'm a little confused. Like, why do you want me to add you? Because, like, I don't play Rocket League, I don't play Fortnite.
Of yours or something else, Will. Yes, well, under the circumstances, that hardly feels like a compliment.
Here.
Like, these days, I'm having real difficulty to just play something that I want to play and not having to stream it to begin with.
Bring it on. Phew.
Beck, look out!
Heat has compromised the integrity of nearby structures. Please proceed with caution.
Whoa! Nope, don't.
I am so lost.
Talk about blowing your stack. Ha! Get it? I can't wait to tell Cryo that one. Seriously though, Pyro is just ahead, Beck. It's gonna get hot and heavy, so.
Like, what, you want to play a co-op of this?
Got it. Thanks, Javi.
Oh, you want to play Mighty?
Pyro.
I'm playing it on PlayStation 4.
You. Why you not back?
Okay, because you had me so confused.
What? Here it comes! Whoa! Cross!
Wait!
Here it comes! Whoa!
And I timed that wrong.
I don't want to fight you, Pyro. Please snap out of it.
It's no use, Beck. He's too far gone. You'll have to stop him by force.
And I did check if he was purple or not. But yeah, do you have it on PlayStation 4? I have it on PlayStation 4 and I have it on PC. Because of a mistake.
Pyro.
Here
Come on. Snap out of it.
What do you play it on?
Beck, is that you?
Mission clear.
See, that's worthy of that because I died and I was doing things correctly.
What should we tackle next?
Yeah. I'm just waiting to see if there's proper response to this. Hold on, let me check this real quick. Going to look at my restream chat and it's not on right now. I'm going to have to relog in. Okay, doesn't seem to have that person on Mixer anymore. Sorry, Charlie. I just had a little bit of miscommunication with you, I guess. So, where was I with this game? Guess I'll have to show off some of my favorite levels. All platforms, one of my favorites. Warworks Bureau is also one of my favorites, but it has a bit of a lag issue when it comes to one particular area that goes by real quick. Military Base is another one of my favorites. Highway. And I think that's it. I don't really like Robot Factory too much or Familiar Destroyer. But I should show off very real quick because I'm not going to be playing her much. And I know she has a particular theme song of her own, so I'll let that play.
System ready? Go!
I guess she only has this.
Sprinter!
So, ready to zero type character. See. Her main thing is that you kind of gotta speed run the stage. Because every second or so, she is losing health. So you have to just hit a target. And you get your health back. But it's only the red health that you get back. So if you get hit,
Correct!
that's a problem.
Correct! 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 Point clear!
So I swear she's built with speedrunners in mind. You know, if there were speedrunners for this game. I kind of like how Zero had this dash slash that was really good. She kind of has something of her own that's similar, which is just move. Just do a micro step forward, and you pretty much just destroy things. Likewise, you can also do the same with a short hop, and that'll work as well. But yeah, that is her gameplay.
What should we tackle? You are all.
And this is Call. Call was the role type character. I still have. Hold on a second. It's getting real dark in here all of a sudden. There we go. I had a real problem with her. Or more or less the community at large, because they made her look like Roll when there was a bunch of different designs to not make her look like Roll that never got used.
Charging complete. Jump.
I do like these cameras actually do work.
Charging complete. Jump.
Fortunately, she doesn't have much combat capabilities, so most of her stuff is stealth. I'm not playing it that way. There we go.
Interesting. Jump. Charging from top. Crisis averted. Jump. Up top. Top. Jump. Error. Grabbing. Barrier. Jump. Area. Grabbing. Grabbing.
Sprinter!
Charge it up. Jump. Holding. Jump.
It's always that one spike. It's always that last spike.
Ready. Jump. 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 Error. Jump. Grabbing. Jump. Area. Jump. One. Jump. Jump. Hold up. Jump. Jump. Grabbing. Jump. Area. Jump. Jump. Jump.
Sprinter!
Red. Jump. 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 Holding.
Great. Did it pick myself back up? That's a feature I do like in this. Like, there's a few features I would want. Like, I would want... Not necessarily, like, a Mega Man wall jump, but, like, maybe more of a Ninja Gaiden one.
Charging from top. Jump.
I have no idea what I just said.
Warning. Jump. Error. Warning. Grabbing. Warning. Jump. Holding. Jump. Grabbing. Barrier. Jump. 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 Warning. Grabbing. Jump. Error. Grabbing. Warning. Jump. Jump. Warning. Warning. Jump. Jump. Holding. Jump. Grabbing. Jump. Jump.
Sprinter!
Jump. Jump. Charge up. Jump. Holding.
I think I have to... I think I actually have to hit that one enemy. Because that is ridiculous. There's always this stage. There's always this stage, there's always this part.
Ready. Jump. 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 Error. Jump. Warning. Warning. Jump. Grabbing. Barrier. Jump. Barrier. Jump. Jump. Hold up. Grab. Warning. Jump. Jump.
Sprinter!
Jump. Jump. Jump.
Like, if it worked more like Samus's taser,
Jump.
this little crossbow of hers.
Barrier. Warning.
I think I spent more time on this than any other stage.
Ready. Jump. Jump. Warning. Jump. Grabbing. Error. Jump. Grabbing. Warning. Barrier. Barrier. Jump. Warning. Jump. Error. Barrier. Jump. Hold on. Grab. Warning. Jump. 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 Jump.
Sprinter!
I ran right into that one. Why did I run right into it?
Ready.
Don't think I'll be able to play Godhead again because I've been having issues with my splitter. Pretty much everything in general. I'll definitely look into playing some other new stuff that hasn't been seen on the channel yet. This is great. I'm making mistakes where there were no mistakes. Why are you giving me this stuff?
Charging complete. Jump. Jump. Or grabbing area. Jump. Area. Jump. Area. Jump. Grabbing. Jump. 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 Jump.
Sprinter!
Red. Jump. Jump. Holding. Warning.
I think my impatience more than anything is killing me right now.
Ready. Jump. 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 Area. Grab. Warning. Jump. Hold. Area. Jump. Jump. Hold it. Grabbing. Area. Jump. 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 Jump.
Sprinter!
Red. Jump. 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 Error. Area. Ready.
All that just to get to a boss that's not really all that great. I mean, it does suit her playstyle at least, but like, fighting this thing is not necessarily all that fun.
Call, do you remember Avi's advice?
Affirmative, Doctor. Knock the eye out first. Jump. Warning. Jump. 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 Error. Jump. 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 Error. Jump. Jump. Jump.
Quite brilliant!
Jump. 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 Error.
I got real quick.
Jump. 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 Warning.
Guess I could just do that.
Jump. 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 Error. Jump. 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 Warning.
Quite brilliant!
Jump.
I'm just gonna have to let that happen. Oh, that sucks.
Call, do you remember Avi's advice?
Affirmative, Doctor. Knock the eye out first. Barrier.
Fight, William!
Warning. Jump. Error. Jump.
I guess I was just way too close to the hitbox.
Warning.
Fight, William!
Error. Jump. 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 Warning.
And this is the loop. That's basically it. Compared to other fights, this is not their best one. They have a lot of other fights that are pretty okay.
Warning. Jump. 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 Jump.
Yeah, that's her level. Shoot.
Mission clear!
Could have been a lot more they've done with it. It's really basic. Compared to a lot of the other levels that's in this game. I'll do a highway stage and
You,
call it there for
all
now.
set?
System ready? Go!
Brand!
Something about Mighty Number 7's voice.
Yeah, I also remember people did like the graphics of this game. Oh, that was a point of contingency with this as well.
that.
And I looked the wrong way. Because this has invincibility frames, but you have to face the opposite direction. While this one doesn't have any,
Here we go.
but you fire in the direction you're looking.
That's more like it.
Oh, I should show off these powers. So this is a body explosion.
I'm going on ahead so I can clear a path for you.
This freezes enemies.
Here we go.
This automatically hits whoever's the target. We would have seen that if I did waste it. This just bowls everything over. This one's a mine.
Here goes. Yeah. Bring it on.
This is a boomerang. You can also hover with it. Jump a little higher too, I think.
Go. Spin flash. Oh,
This gives you a Strider Slash.
spin flash.
This gives you a ricochet shot. And like I mentioned before, this gives you mines
There.
that target things. This is actually a good power to have on this stage.
Sprinter! Beck, you're heading into a tunnel. It might affect visibility. Be careful.
That's more like it.
I guess I don't want to die on this stage.
Bring it on.
What is this? I'll take one of those. Correction, I don't want to die before I reach the checkpoint.
Bring it on. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. That's more like it. Here we go. That's more like it. That's more like it. Bring it on. Bring it on. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Warning. Erratic movement detected in several nearby robot-controlled vehicles.
That one's gonna be trouble. I'll stop it. Out of the way!
That's more like it. Bring it on.
So I'm sure you've been noticing that there's been robots here and there that's been helping me out in a couple of these stages. When you save someone, they help you out
Here we go.
in a particular stage that they're made for. Whoa. And that's why I wanted that checkpoint. This is actually a feature I would kind of like.
Warning. Erratic movement detected
to come back if they either A, made a sequel, or B, if
I'll stop it.
I think the X series would be best for that. Cause it's kind of done it before. Granted, it's usually in the case of this hunter is going in this direction, that one's going in another.
Alley up. Alley up. Bring it on.
And I didn't have my hand on the controller. I just stood there and took that hit.
Brand. Is he trying to resist the malfunction? But he's not like Beck.
My blades hunger! Why back? Predictable! Must destroy them! Fine, play it! Must destroy me! Press it. My body, my blades, they have a will all their own.
Fight it, Brand. I'll save you, I promise.
This ends now.
Crap. Darn it, I ran out of time. You only have a certain amount of time to take out their health permanently. And I messed up.
Destroy them. Press it. Above you. Must destroy them. Yes. My body, my blades, they have a will all their own.
Fight it, Brand. I'll save you, I promise.
Yes. Predictable. Must slice, must dice. This ends now. My blades hunger.
There we go.
Come on. Snap out of it. Now.
Yeah, it's nothing special, these outros.
I thank you.
They have an anime flair, but it's not executed as best it could. Where's my C? Oh, that's even worse. Alright, that's about as much punishment I can give you guys with this. I do like playing this game every now and then, but it's... Do I hold it up there in regards to, like, my favorite Mega Man games? Like, nah. Nah. And like I said, my problem with this game isn't necessarily playing it, it's everything that surrounded that time period with this game. Just all the controversies, all the issues, all the problems, the way, like, certain characters are designed. Like, I really like Beck's design. I really like some of the other bosses' designs as well. Outside of maybe, like, the final boss. But, I don't know. Do I think this game deserved all the hate it got? Probably every single part of it. But who knows? Who knows? I would like for this to come back under new management. Maybe with Inti Create's help, like full time, and not just certain things here or there. Because some of the things I saw that was part of Inti Create's kind of assistance in making this game looked very interesting. And also sometimes a bit plagiaristic. But it looked interesting. Like, I did like their call design. I didn't really like their design for Beck. Their Beck design was very out there in terms of, like, how easily it could look like plagiarism. Yeah, I think this game with, well, not this game, like a sequel that's made properly with no, with new management and no Kickstarter. I would like to see it, but you know, that's like, that's beating a dead horse. It's not happening. It's not happening. Maybe it should happen, you know, kind of like a lessons learned sort of thing. I think I would like a sequel to this over just getting Red Ash out the door, if anyone even remembers that. Because at this point, I'm just like, hey, Capcom, that's all great and nice with like what you're doing for Mega Man, but I still haven't forgotten Legends 3. So when it comes to like that sort of game back, I just want Legends 3. Just give me Legends 3, please. Not Red Ash. But yeah, next week we will be doing something different. We're going to be playing well, I wouldn't say it's different. It's still a concept disaster. And that is Yaiba Digigaiden Z. So thank you anyone that was watching. I'm sorry, Charlie, that we had that misunderstanding. So I hope you do come back to the channel. In any case, take care everyone. Be safe as always. Have fun with your games. I'm out. I'll see you guys next time.